And it's co-ed wrestling time now. The CMSportsNet Wrestler of the Year finalists here are all from South Carroll. JoJo Gigliotti, Grayson Barnhill, and Anthony Rodriguez. And our choice for CMSportsNet co-ed Wrestler of the Year is JoJo Gigliotti. The sophomore won a second state championship after guiding South Carroll to another remarkable winter season. Once again, it's Bob Blueball who caught up with JoJo to reflect on his standout year.
First off, JoJo, congratulations.
Thank you.
Great year, and second straight great year. So for you personally and as a team, you guys, team-wise, you might have thought that this might have been a year to get South Carroll. You guys lost a lot of great players from a lot of great wrestlers from last year. How did you find a way to once again be as dominant as you have been the past several years, and what role, if any, do you play with helping the younger, less experienced wrestlers along?
Honestly, I think I just did a great job. Just trying to step up, be a leader for my team, and just lead them, like how the guys that did it before me last year, and just step into that role like they did.
How do you keep, the reinforcements coming? I mean, you lost a lot of really good wrestlers, and yet here you were dominant as always this year as a team.
Yeah, like in the beginning of the year, Coach Hamp said you can't really replace those guys. You just got to have great wrestlers and just but we do a really good job recruiting. Not recruiting, but we just get a lot of good wrestlers that come in, I feel. So
you led the county in wins and pins, I believe, this year. What were your most memorable matches? What are the ones that are going to really stand out when you're looking back on this season?
Definitely the first time we beat Middletown. That was a fun one because just showed where we were, and we were to eventually see them in the state finals, and that was definitely a good one. And then sealing the deal against Man Valley in January. Right. That was a good one too.
How about you individually? Any matches that really stand out for you that were tougher? I know a lot of them you were off the mat pretty quickly, but any of them that were really memorable for you?
Yeah, I had two matches against. One was a state champ, Drew Montgomery. That was a close one. That was a good one. And then Bo Schmidt was another good one. He was a state finalist last year. So they really got me battle tested.
They pushed you. Great. I don't think that you've ever lost in the state of Maryland, right? As I've been told, and I think you're 2-2 for winning state titles. Do you have to set your goals a little bit differently than other people? I mean, are you? Everybody would go into a season hoping, well, I hope I win a county championship or something like that. What do you have to do in terms of goal setting?
I kind of just set myself to a higher standard than everyone else, I feel like, and obviously my goal is to win a state title, but I try to do bigger things. We have nationals coming up soon, and I'm going to try to win that.
Okay, great. And now I understand your father was a state champion wrestler. Did he get you into wrestling to start with, and has he been involved in your development?
Yeah, he's a really big part. When I was 4, he used to coach at Sherwood, and he would bring me to all the practices and the duels and stuff like that. And I just fell in love with the sport.
Okay, great. Did you guys get on the mat together?
Yeah, this year actually.
Oh yeah.
I've been wrestling him my whole life, but this year I think I got him. I got him. Yeah.
It took this long, huh?
Yeah.
He still gets it done.
Yeah,
huh?
He rolls in here with us like he's the same age, but it shows after practice because he's always complaining he's sore and stuff.
Anybody else who deserves some credit in your development? Any fellow wrestlers or people that pushed you along the way?
Definitely. Another person that was in my development was my uncle. He coaches here, Tony Rodriguez. He was a big piece of mine, and then definitely AJ, my cousin, he was a big part, and then Michael Pizzuto and Gage. Definitely, those 4 seniors last year really just showed me that I had to step up if I wanted to win another one.
I mean, what a perfect way to come in as a freshman, right? To have those guys to lead you, huh? Perfect. And I guess over the next couple of years, that's kind of be your goal, right? To try to help out and do those same type of things for the people coming up in the program, right?
Yeah. And then this year, definitely having the new Big 4 was fun. Just all the sophomores, Landon, Grayson, Ant. It was just fun. And then just having the freshmen that came in too were very tough. I liked them, Davey, and Brody, and then Lowe. He was a big piece for us too.
I mean, you guys have so many people coming back next year. I mean, it's got to be depressing for the rest of
it. Evan, my man.
Yeah,
Evan
right.
Yeah,
I mean,
Evan was a really big piece.
It's got to be rough for these teams around here, knowing that you've got everybody back.
And we're all returning, and then Manny comes back, so we'll be fine.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. So what's the off season like for you? I don't know if I guess you train year round and you wrestle year round, or do you play any other sports? What will you be doing to get ready for next year?
I'm definitely going to keep wrestling, just keep perfecting my craft and keep getting better from the years to come. That's basically it. I'm just really trying to get better every year.
Mm-hmm. How much do you spend a lot of time in the weight room?
In the summer I lift weights, but not right now usually because I've just been wrestling.
Right. Okay. And then obviously, you can see how physical the sport is. How much of it is mental? How much do you have to work on the mental side of it too? There's got to be a lot of strategy involved, that sort of thing. And is that a big part of your game?
Yeah, definitely. Mental is probably one of the most important things in wrestling. It's a lot of it's mental, and just don't overthink anything, or don't just say you have a match that day, you don't want to just think about it all day, because then you wear yourself out.
I'm sure. Okay. So we talked a little bit about setting goals, but what about the next 2 years? I mean, how do you've accomplished so much already. How do you avoid letting complacency set in, and how do you stay just as motivated and working just as hard, given all the success you've had?
I don't want to be complacent, because there's still more to do. I still got to win 2 more as a team and 2 for myself, and I just want to be able to just say that everyone I worked with can win a state title. Mm-hmm. So this year I got at least 3 done with Anthony and Landon and Grayson. I work with them a lot, and I fell a little short with Evan, but we'll be back. We'll be fine.
And I know you're only your sophomore year, but I mean, are you starting to think about legacy a little bit? I mean, the things you've done your first 2 years, I mean, if you keep 2 more years like that, they'll be talking about you as maybe the best that's ever been around here.
Yeah, I think about it a lot, but there's a lot of good guys that came before me, but I still got 2 more years. I still got to prove myself.
Very good. Well, I'm sure you will. Thanks very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Big congrats to JoJo Gigliotti, the CMSportsNet Co-Ed Wrestler of the Year. Impressive to say the least, and you heard, still hasn't lost yet to a public school opponent from Maryland. A final congratulations to all the Player of the Year selections and to the championship performances we followed throughout the 23-24 winter season. It was quite a season, and a pleasure to bring you our coverage. Want more local sports coverage? Be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.